Hey guys, so today I don't really know what I am gonna do yet. I'm just gonna like mess around with everything. I woke up this morning and my hair was like super crazy, so I just don't even know what to do with that. Like sometimes I wake up and it's crazy, but I'm like, okay, I got this. But today is not the day for that. And my eye, because there was a hair in it and I couldn't get it out. So there's that. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and start. I'm gonna use a whole bunch of like new products today because I went to Ulta 2 days in a row. So there's that. So the first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and use is the Quick Fix by Urban Decay. I got the little baby. I got the little baby one. It's like a primer and a skin like thing. Like you can use it before you apply makeup, and then you can use it before you apply your skincare routine at night. I don't know why I can't talk today. And then I'm actually going to use my photo finish primer like I always do as well, because I'm just testing out the Quick Fix to see if it does anything nice to my skin. So I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish, the foundation primer, because I think it holds eye makeup on extremely well. So I'm going to put that on my eyes and then on the place that I'm going to put some bronzer. But I'm also going to use, I just got this from Ulta. It's the pressed powder in the shade Banana. And they say that it's a dupe for the Ofra one, so I'm like testing that out right now. I'm just going to take this pressed powder on this BH V2 brush. It's like one of the tapered brushes. It's one of the tapered like face brushes. And I'm just going to pat it on my eyes, and then I'm just going to rub it on the rest of my face. Sometimes after I put powder on, even if I do like a light layer like that, it still like looks really powdery. So if that ever happens, I usually spray some of the Smashbox primer water on, and that like smooths everything out again. You know, I told people a few weeks ago that I was going to use Coconut by Colourpop, this beautiful ass like blue. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Colourpop stuff today. The first thing I'm going to take is Hanky Panky, and I'm going to use that as like a base on my eye. So I'm just going to put it all over my eye, just so that I know the other Colourpop shadows are going to go on here nicely. This actually reminds me of Painterly by MAC. I've never used Painterly, so I can't say that it's a dupe, but the color of it is very Painterly-like. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this K-pop shadow by Colourpop called Beverly, which I feel like they may have discontinued this, but it's just a medium maroon. And I'm going to take that on a synthetic brush, and it's just a fluffy brush like this. This doesn't have a name because I got it for $2 from some Chinese site. So I'm just starting the color in the outer V area. I think I'm going to zoom you guys in. How do you feel about that? How do you feel it being zoomed in? Yeah, that works. Anyway, with the most product, I'm just going to put it in the little outer area, just to make sure that I'm not going to get it everywhere. And then I'm just going to bring this up into the crease area, lightly. I love Colourpop shadows so much. They're so buttery, and they blend so nicely, as you can see. But you can build up the color as well. What you really don't want to do with a Colourpop shadow, which I did yesterday on accident because I was in a rush to go to work, is go in harsh and then try to blend it out, because it will not work at all. You want to go in light and then build it up. So now that I have that laid down, I'm just going to take just a little random flat brush, like a small one, like this. And this is by Sonia Kashuk, but I don't think they sell this brush anymore because I stole it from Target in like 2010 or something. And you just want to put that in the middle. And you want to do each eye one at a time. So you want to do all your blending right then and there, or you will not have time to do it because it's going to dry. I'm just blending with my finger because I want to make sure that I keep it in this one area, and I don't have a brush small enough to get in here. So we're just going to diffuse it for right now, just to make everything blend. And I'm just going to go into my little Z palette real quick, and I'm going to grab Motown by Makeup Geek. And this is a matte deep purple. And I'm just going to put that on this fluffy flat brush by Mary Kay. This is their eye definer. And I'm just going to take just a little bit, tap off the excess. And I'm going to take Motown right in the little crease area, under where we put the shade Beverly, and above Coconut, and a little bit into Coconut because we're going to add more later. So this is just going to create a more seamless blend of these two shades. And then I'm just going to take that Just Blending In brush by the Lab 2, and I'm going to go into this maroon shade Bitten by Makeup Geek. This is like my favorite shade by Makeup Geek ever. I'm going to take that, tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to go right into the crease, or the outer crease, just to add a little bit more of that maroon color back in here. So even though we can't see much of Beverly or Bitten, we're just going to blend everything together, and it'll help give the eye look dimension. So we're going to go back into Coconut one more time. And I'm going to put this on the very center here. And just blend it up a little bit. But I'm putting the most product right there. So if I ever have any fallout, I just take like the fluffiest brush that I have ever and just take it away. So now we're going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. I am going to go back into Beverly, and this time I'm going to take this on this Real Techniques, I don't even know if they sell this anymore, honestly. This Real Techniques shading brush is just flat like that. I'm going to take that on the very tip of this brush and start building. So I'm taking this all the way from the edge, and I'm going to take it to the middle and a little bit past the middle. Don't be scared to smoke out that lower lash line. So I'm taking it flat like this at first, and then I'm diffusing it like this. I have eyeshadow on my eye. So I want to get that as close to the lash line as I can. Feel like a vampire, and that's when you know you've won. I'm gonna take this brow liner brush by Colourpop. It's like exactly the same as everybody else. This one is a little bit stiffer, and I'm gonna take Motown on this. I'm gonna take a pretty good amount. I'm gonna have it just like this, and I'm gonna stick it on the lower lash line, in the lash line. And this is just on the outer third of the eye. Now we're just gonna blend it out with that Real Techniques brush. And if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of coconut right here. Like if I was going to like a night thing, that's what I would do, but it's daytime still, so I don't want to put any like glitter on the bottom because it starts getting a little bit weird. So at this point you just want to check everything out and make sure that everything's like super blended, which it is. So I'm going to go ahead and do a highlighting shade. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner because I kind of forgot. I'm going to take the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil by Urban Decay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything up here that I really want to use, so I'm going to do a gloss. No, I'm going to use this pink gloss. I'm going to use the Laura Geller Color Luster Lip Gloss in the shade Cookie Dough, and this is just like a little sample that I got. I'm just going to put that right on top. I thought this gloss was going to be really uncomfortable whenever I first wore it, but it's so pretty. The last thing I'm going to do, I finally got some all-nighter from Urban Decay. All these makeup setting sprays smell so different, but they smell so good. I think my favorite one right now is the Smashbox primer water. I think that one smells the best out of everything. So I'm just going to throw my hair up into a little messy bun because I'm not going to be able to fix it today. And I'm just going to pull down some of these. Go crispy style up in here. Then I'll pull down a little bit of these too, because I have a weird forehead and I don't like not having hair down here. Okay, so that is the finished look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really like how it turned out, especially since I had no idea what I was going to do. So yeah, I hope that you subscribe or like at least like this video. That'd be super tight. But yeah, so have a good day guys, and thanks for watching. Bye. There's a bug messing with me so hard right now.